Hello friends, this is the class overview for Monday, March 30th. Let us start with the warm-up. It is 3 rounds of 20 double unders, 12 push-ups, and 8 squat jumps. Those double unders can be substituted with 40 single unders, or if you're in a place where you cannot jump rope, you can do 20 mountain climbers and or go for a 100-meter run, depending on weather, depending on your location. Just a little cardio to get the heart warmed up before, and the lungs before you guys start your workout. Also, I want to make a point to talk about the warm-ups and the pace they should be done, okay? They should be done at a warm-up pace, okay? Get yourself moving, get yourself going. It's not a workout, it's not scored, it's not meant to be done with the same intensity as the WOD. I heard a couple people tweak a couple things last week. Let's be smart about this, all right? Let's warm ourselves up before we start doing anything serious, all right? Don't skip the warm-ups. You've got all the time in the world in your day, depending on your schedule, I guess. Okay, so moving on. 20 double unders, 12 push-ups, you guys know that, and then squat jumps are just an air squat with a little bit of a jump. Just get a little explosion through the hips, the knees, pull the shoulders back, keep the chest up through the whole thing, okay? That's a squat jump. All right, moving on to the strength and technique. First, we're gonna do the PVC group circle. So you'll see that video underneath the warm-up. Get yourself nice and warm in the shoulders, and then we'll move on to the PVC Bergner progression for the snatch, which you'll also see a video for after the strength and technique. So make sure you do that all the way through. Get nice and warm for the snatch complex. And what we're doing is 4 rounds of 8 snatch deadlifts, 6 snatch high pulls, 4 tall snatch from high pull, which I'll talk about in a second, and then 6 squat snatches. So starting off with the 8 snatch grip deadlifts. Bar in that snatch grip position wide, should be right on the hip crease, okay? Set your feet to right underneath the hips, toes pointed out. Send the butt back, send the knees out. You're gonna be right at that mid-shin area. Your shoulders should be over the bar, just like this, okay? What you're gonna do is you're gonna deadlift it. So you're gonna press your feet into the ground, drive with the legs, send the knees out, bring the bar towards your hips once you pass the knees, okay? Pretend like this weighs a lot. If you're using a barbell, it'll get a little bit more resistance. If not, PVC will work just fine. Act like it weighs a lot. Keep those shoulders back. Keep your shoulders over the bar the whole time, all right? So 8 deadlifts, then 6 snatch high pulls. So from that high hang position, from the ground, what we're gonna do is we're gonna send the knees out, drive the bar up just like you were deadlifting, and then you're gonna sweep the hips forward, pop the hips up, bring those elbows high and outside, okay? That's a snatch high pull. So it look like this in real time. Okay, bringing that explosion through the hips first, and then bringing that bar up to the chest. So here, drive the knees out, explode up, bringing that bar high up by the chest, keeping it close. Don't do that, all right? Great opportunity with very little feedback on the weight here to keep those elbows high and outside. Keep that bar right against the chest, okay? That's what we want to emphasize. And because this next one is a tall snatch from high pull, we're gonna start in this position. So you're gonna start up on the toes with that bar up here, and all you're gonna do is flip those elbows underneath and punch that bar out, okay? You wanna keep the bar close, so close that you knock your head off. Okay, so once again, that starts in this position. Up high elbows, up on the toes. You're gonna drop underneath the bar, okay? And then you're gonna do 6 squat snatches from that mid-shin position. Here, and then down, there, and then down, okay? Don't breeze through it because it's got a PVC pipe. I got winded just from demoing it. It should be engaging in each position. Pretend like that bar weighs a lot. If you do have a barbell and you want to do like your first round with PVC pipe and then move to a barbell and then move to some weight, totally cool with that. This position may be tough if you have the barbell. What I want you to do then is I want you to do a high hang snatch. So from here, pop the hips and then drop into that snatch, emphasizing those high elbows and getting to this point, okay? Moving on to the workout. today's workout is, put this over here, an 18-minute AMRAP of 16 sumo deadlifts, 8 single arm thrusters with the right arm, 16 goblet lunges, 8 thrusters with the left arm, and then 16 sit-ups, all right? So ideally, you want to use a kettlebell for this workout. If you don't have a kettlebell, I'll talk about what we can do with that. But with the kettlebell, you're going to do the deadlifts, keeping the chest up, butt down, okay? Big chest right here, driving through the legs, snapping the hips up at the top, okay? Then you're going to do the thruster. One arm, kettlebell in that front rack position, down into the squat, thrust it up, okay? Then the goblet lunges, in that goblet position, you can either step forward or step back. Your choice, make sure your knee does not go in front of the toe, all right? Keep it behind the toe. And then you're gonna do thrusters with the other arm from that front rack, down and up, and then 16 sit-ups. If you wanna make it a little challenging, you can hold that weight here or overhead for the sit-ups, your choice, okay? If you've got a dumbbell, you don't have a kettlebell, that sumo deadlift can be done the same way, okay? Butt down, chest up, hitting the dumbbell down on the ground, and then back up. Thrusters obviously here, and obviously the other side. Goblet can be either this front rack position or like this for the lunges, your choice. And then the sit-ups are the sit-ups. If you want to use a backpack or a plate, all right, that's going to be a two-handed deal. So the deadlifts are going to be the same. Okay, you're going to drop your hips, keep your chest up. Okay, the thrusters will just be a regular thruster. So here in that front rack, up overhead, here, and then up. The goblet will be here, and then so instead of right arm and left arm thrusters, you'll just do 8 regular thrusters each time. Either way, same thing with the plate. And then you're taking a 1-minute rest. Okay, so make sure you write down your score and put it in try. Finally, your core work, 20 plank pull-throughs and 25 reverse crunches. The reverse crunches are done on the ground with your legs up in the air. You're gonna bring your hips up and then back down, and then up, and then back down. And then the plank pull-throughs, dumbbell or kettlebell, whichever, starting on one side in that plank position, reaching underneath your body, pulling it to the other side, other hand, pulling it through. And that's Monday. Hope you guys have a good day. Let us know if you have any questions.